Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you how to mount a RAM ball to the side of the RAM-234-3 Tough Tray Universal Laptop Tray. This is what's going to be used with the RAM mount series of no-drill vehicle laptop mounts. We have a 1.5-inch ball installed on the bottom already. This is going to be used with the swing arm setup once you have your mount installed, but we have these hole patterns here on the side of the tray. You can use this to attach another RAM ball. You would do this to add another mount onto your tray. If you need to mount your phone, you can mount your MP3 player, your GPS, anything like that that you want to get off of the side of your tray. So what we're going to need for that is this 1-inch RAM ball. This is the RAM-B-238 diamond plate with 1-inch ball. And we're also going to need a hardware pack. Now, this plate by itself does not come with hardware, but we at GPS City have a bundle of this plate with this hardware, and this is sold under the part number RAM-B-238-H. We have 3 different sets of screws, 2 short, 2 medium, 2 long. For this application, you are going to need the 2 medium screws as well as the 2 nuts. So you do have some different locations on this tray where you can mount a ball. If you want, you could mount it off of the side here. The holes on the diamond plate will line up with these holes right here on the diagonal, or you could even mount it off of the slot there in the middle, the same way that these side clamps are mounted. That is going to be a little bit tricky though. You can do it, but it is a little bit tricky because it can be tough to get a monkey wrench or a socket wrench in there so that you can tighten up the screws. An easier way to go would be to mount it off of these holes here on the side of the tray. It's going to take up 3 holes, but it will line up right there. That is an easier option because if we flip the tray over and look underside, you have all those slots in there. So what you can do is drop the nut in. It's going to catch in there and you can tighten it up like that, and you don't need to try and cram a wrench in there. So that's what we're going to do now. We will start by taking the nuts and dropping those in there so that we can get the screws installed. All of the holes are going to line up with one of the slots on the inside, so you just have to eyeball it and make sure that you are dropping it into the right slot. It might take you a couple tries because you do need to drop it in so that it's facing the right way and that it falls into the right place. So there's our first one. We got it in there. I'll just take one of the screws, get that through the diamond plate, and I'm going to get that thread started by hand. So the nut's going to catch on the inside. Just get that tightened up a little bit. Just get that started. There it is. And now I can go ahead and drop the other one in there. Oh, there we go. So I can do the same thing now with the other screw. Get the thread started by hand. And now I just need to take my screwdriver and I can get each of these tightened up the rest of the way. A lot of different places that you can go from here. Like I mentioned, you can mount a smartphone, you can mount a GPS, MP3 player, whatever you need to have mounted off of the side of your laptop tray. So what I can do now is take my RAM socket arm. This is the standard length B socket arm. Get that onto the ball, and I can put whatever I want into the open socket. Here I have the RAM Mounts Universal X-Grip Cradle that can fit into the open socket on the end. Like with other RAM mounts, I can make adjustments to it, and when I'm happy with it, I just need to tighten up the knob on the side of the arm. That's going to secure everything in place. And now I can use this as a mount for my phone. So here I have it with the Apple iPhone 5S. Now, this mount that I have on the side of the tray right now is actually sold as a bundle. It includes the Universal X-Grip Cradle, the standard length B socket arm, the diamond plate with 1-inch ball, and the hardware pack. And this bundle here on the end of the tray is sold as RAM part number RAM-B-102-UN7. There are other bundles that you can use with this tray, but keep in mind they may or may not come with hardware. This one that I have here does. So that is a quick look at how to attach a RAM ball to the side of the RAM-234-3 Tough Tray Universal Laptop Tray.